Hi crafty friend, it's Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft my world stands still. If you are brand new here, hi, hello. Today's video is a hop, so you might be new to my channel. I make lots of card making videos, and check out this fabulous lineup of creators. I'm part of the Oh So Inspired collaboration team Hop here on YouTube, and it is inspired by this really cool card. And I'm going to have the link for the whole hop down in the description. And this video will be part of a playlist. So you can hop along, and you can also check out the original card that inspired all of our projects here today. And then if you are inspired, you can go ahead and add your card to social media and use the hashtags that are on screen, and then see the description box for the monthly hashtag. This is all under the umbrella of Crafty Owl, so be sure to check out her YouTube channel as well. Tons of inspiration there, and you are going to probably be inspired after like 5 seconds of some of the other videos, so be sure to share your makes. I was so inspired by the color palette from this card that is from @mustcreatecards. That's the social media account that's linked to the original inspiration card. But I was so inspired by the card itself and the color palette that I'm actually going to make 2 more, because more is more, and I really enjoy using the colors that I have out on my desk, and since they were out and I really enjoy this die set, why not make 3, right? So I did. But the whole point of this video, well, like the technique that I'm going to share, is using the tools that I really love, that I was inspired by from the card. So, okay, I don't know if that makes any sense in the world, but the way that the card is laid out in the original inspiration is very clean lines, and that really caught my eye. And I love how the sentiment is perfectly straight underneath the main items, which are these like little leafy greens, or more like oranges, but little greeneries and such. So I am going to make 3 different little showcase panels, if you will, and use all sorts of colors that are from the inspiration card. So a lot of oranges, grays, browns, which is really out of my wheelhouse, if we're being really clear here. But, you know, as an artist, a creator, I think you have to use your tools and stretch your brain a little bit. So I think it's always a good thing to try things that are not typical to your style. Plus, I am a very much more is more person, and my card is borderline clean and simple. I don't know. I would call it more like modern. I'm not a clean and simple person for card making. Organization sometimes, but I do like the clean lines and the geometric, like the little slant in the middle there on that gray one. That is just like eye candy to me. So I like how that looks, and I really was pulling from the inspiration card here for this. So now that I have all of my little pieces on, let's just quickly talk about the die that I'm using. I'm using the newer one from Spellbinders called Regal Reflections, and it is the floral one. It is really cool. I just love how just wild the flowers are. So right away, I went ahead and put all these 3 on and thought, yep, I'll put the middle one on. It'll be great. Surprise, it wasn't great. So I ended up using this tool that my friend Gloria actually gave me, and ripped off my middle panel and then decided why not use my little T-square here. So this is from Pear Blossom Press, and then I'm using my Glass Board Studio magnets. By the way, I do have a discount code that can get you 20% off from Glassboard Studio in January, February, and March. So if you use my code JustineD, you can get 20% off from Glassboard Studios, and they have great tools like these little magnets and like the board I'm using right now. So Throwing that out there for you. I always think it's good to get a discount. But look at the T-square here. And do you see the 2 pink dots that are on the top part of my ruler? Well, the top that's on the top of my work here. I'm centering my middle piece in between those 2 red dots because this is made to help center things on an A2 card. And I'm making an A2 card, so I have my A2 size there. And then the other ones on the side here, the other panels, I'm going to just line them up with the pink dot and the outside of my card. This really helped save my card basically because it made it nice and straight. And then we'll add the last one. I really enjoy this color palette. It is really out of my wheelhouse, but I am so happy that this was the inspiration card from at Must Create Cards because it is just so different than my usual style, and I ended up really enjoying it. So now this little part here is just to show you that life happens, right? And it was just a teeny bit off because my card base was not a perfect A2 card. So we're just gonna the end and then we'll be all good. Now for my sentiment, I also wanted to make it nice and straight because the inspiration card has an all caps happy birthday, but I've been making a lot of birthday cards. So I just wanted to switch up the sentiment a little bit from the inspiration card, and I have kind of like an endearing sentiment on here, but I will pop it up with some foam. I was not feeling brave enough to stamp out my sentiment directly onto my project. I definitely have those days, but when I was making this card, it wasn't the day. So I have some foam here, and I will put some liquid glue on because I wanted it to be perfectly straight. Let's not wreck the card at the very end, right? Especially when I'm using a T-square. I just wanted it to be just right. So Sincerely Appreciated is what I ended up going with, and that is the stamp set that goes with the Regal reflections there. But it was all caps, and I stamped it with black ink with a white background, so I think it matched the inspiration card nicely. Well, I'm just going to give a little bit of some tweaks here with my little pick and poke tool from Trinity and dust it off, and that finishes it off. So let me remind you of what the inspiration card looked like. There it is. And then a last look at my card. And I just want to remind you that this is part of a video hop. I will have a playlist linked at the end of this video so you can hop along. I will put lots of information in the description for you and really have fun enjoying other people's projects. And if someone's YouTube channel is new to you, consider subscribing. There's a great team that's going on here with the Oh So Inspired, and I'm honored to be part of it for the next 6 months. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, have a great day and happy crafting. Bye.